everybody, it is Connor here, and welcome back to a Blender tutorial. I may sound different because I'm using my new laptop, or my one that I fixed up. I have my tablet. I just have to reinstall OBS or whatever. So this is the new system. It's working out pretty well, as you can see in the bottom corner. I'm recording at 25 frames per second, but my bitrate is kind of slow, so it's going to look really crappy. So I do have a playlist all set up for us, all these, and well, yeah, let's just start with that song. So screwed up, showed my key for Windows, don't really want to do that, but I'm running Windows 7 Enterprise Service Pack 1, 4 gigs of RAM. There's my processor, pretty sure that's really good, and yeah, so I'm going to do a Blender tutorial, which I can find it. That would be a good thing, right? So that's happening. I hope you've been doing stuff pretty good. I do have second. Might be black screen, might be nothing, but actually, yeah, let's just close that out. We have Blender. So for my game, I have trees, I have water, I have I'm working on sky, so I can show you what I've been doing. But so I'll go ahead and show you how I've put in skies and water and stuff like that. So if you head on over to File, User Preferences, and wait for it to load. So right here, Add Curved Sapling. Just want to check that off. So that's where you can make trees. Now this is pretty big, so that'd be almost a full tutorial on itself. So if you have not seen, or if you haven't watched any of my other tutorials, I highly recommend it. I highly recommend it just so you get an idea of what buttons I'm pressing and everything. So if I press 0 on my number pad, I get this. Now I learned something. If you press Shift F, you can kind of go into this kind of flying around camera just to get an idea of what you're doing. To go ahead and start, you press Shift A and go down to Curve. There's the Add Tree. Make it kind of something like this. Just a giant monstrous tree. So if you press Bevel, you kind of get more of the Trump, that's the Trump. So go ahead and bring this out. That's the resolution. It looks a lot fancier. Let me stop there. That's pretty laggy. So I usually go with about 3. It's pretty good for low poly. Which you want to keep all of these low if you're adding multiple objects and stuff like that. But if I do that, if I had 0, 444 faces, not bad. So bump down the curve so it's 2, 3. What a preset. Let's say I'm gonna keep like this, kind of make a pine tree. Alright, then go to armature. This is for animation stuff, I'll actually go to that later. If we go here, we show leaves. That's how many leaves are on this poor little tree. You can bump it all the way up to 50. Alright. Here we go. Quite a bit, not too much. What we could do is we could change it to, example, let's say inverse conical. actually change how the leaves look or can flame. This one actually looks pretty good for what I'm going to do. Then you can scale them up a little bit and rescale themselves. Add a bend 0.12. Let's go to branch splitting. So I have one bubble, so it's just one of that. You can go up to 3. Oh no. Yes, that's what's gonna make Blender run slower. How about we do this one? So that's a monstrous tree. Tell you what, right now though, even though it's going to be in black and white, I want you to look at this tree. And render that. Hopefully we should see the tree. Yeah, look how big of a tree this thing is. Stuck at 6 minutes, I'm scared. Probably because I'm rendering the thing. There we go, see? Alright. Just look at that tree. Alright. Anyways, I'm gonna split it down to 2 again. And look, that's at like 56,000 faces, now it's at only 2. So, you can do it so it has multiple splits in the base. So, that actually does not look too bad. Increase the size, decrease the size. I'm going to keep it more lower to the ground. I'm going to put maybe like that. Let's go up one. Oop. How about no splits? Okay. So now this is all just stuff you have to play around with. Split angle. Down angle, split up. Branch radius, getting a little bit bigger there. We can go to branch growth. Let's see if we put this at 0.50. No marks on, okay. Kind of keep them more pointed up, and if you look at pine trees, that's more of how they are. Top. Kind of like how they split out looks like. So that one, all the resolutions. Looks good, some pruning. So it keeps it in straight and in motion. Get rid of that. So this is gonna armature. Put this 25 since that's what I'm running as. We can click armature animation. So we're fine here, but once I click this, it's gonna be really tough. Put that at a 0.5. Just that slap. Oh, no, there we go. See now, there's black dots on all of them. Now, that's going to be blowing in the wind. So if I play this here, I'm going to move a whole lot. You can see it moving. So, yeah, that's that. And what I did, so once you do this, you basically confirm that you want it. So yeah, okay, yeah, you know, yada yada yada. Hexagonal right. No, I think I like hexagonal. It's more of a leaf shape. Then what we did Oh, what I did. Let's actually change. Select everything. So if you look at the tree, or the stump, hey, still going good. Okay, anyways, if you look at the stump, kind of roundish or boxy. There we go. Anyway, so I click on the stump. I actually probably had that, so I hit T. I'm going to drag that out. Go into the material tab. New, let me say stump. I'm going to bring down our specular, because that's the shiniest, maybe a little bit. Oops. 0.3. There we go. And then what we're going to do is we're going to change this to like a brown. And then what we're going to do is we're going to darken it. Maybe a little bit lighter. I'm a tree of it. Alright. And then the leaves around it. Click new material. We're going to type in leaves. And then we're going to bring down the specular a little bit again to a 0.3. We're going to bring up the intensity of the diffuse. Put that blue, that green, dark leaves. Yep, that's how that looks. And I'm going to go into my scroll log. I'm going to shrink this little dog. He's anyways, then we're going to not bad. Do we want the trunk or the leaves? Ooh, so I'm going to hit Control P. Or is it just P? I click leaves, so it should be named the leaves. Alright. So that's parented to the tree, but if I just move... grab those. Yeah, so we have to grab it by that. Anyways, so if we rotate, that should... Alright. We're going to scale that down. Grab my light. I press 12, it's going to lag again, so expect a little bit of delay. There we go. That's the tree. It's pretty good. The brown is kind of hidden because it's not bright enough. But now onto the water. Oh, all I did for the randomness, just to bring this up to see what we're doing. All I do is click on the tree, rotate it on the Z-axis, bring kind of that randomness. So that's that. And export it into a file. Actually, say this tree's not bad. Delete that. And then we're gonna go into export it as a waypoint or object. And I have right here, object, scenery. I'm going to title this Pine Tree. Ooh. Still have an unlock on. Pine Tree 2 .obj. Export it. And now we have it as an object. I'm going to go here, objects, scenery. There you go. And all you have to do is select one of those on the import and the waypoint and bring it in. So all I did there, start up a new file, Control N, enter, There we go. Back to normal. So what I did is summoned a summon. Created a plane, clean it up just a little bit. And here, one, so I put the grid in there. Then, to my object, and create a material and call up water. Bring this down, put the specular, or the color of it. That's not bad. Brighten it up a little bit. Perfect. Solid. Alright, now what we want to do, let me click shade with, actually no, we're fine. And do transparency. Off of specular. Yeah. Texture. I'm gonna call this texture water. Texture. Is there anything here just because that should be good if we want to change some of the settings. I'm gonna click Crystal and use Mist. Shadow. This is a lot different going to game. Transparency is over down here. I use that and the specular down a little bit. Let's see if I put in a plane. No. Plane right beneath it. Put this in material. Should see. There we go. So this is what your game is going to be running off of, is the material or shader, stuff like that. But the camera in rendered mode will not see these. It will see as yes, it does. Mine doesn't do this whatsoever. We can put it render, so it's the same result. Let's reload. We came up here. I'll switch it a little bit. Tutorial, just like settings a little bit. Okay, I believe I found mine at 0. And I'm locked 0.7. I don't know what this is. I want to put this back down. I have no idea what to do. There was a modifier, and I think it was, trying to look for it real quick. Bevel? I don't know, there's a thing, I can't remember where it's displaced, that's what it was. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna mess with that. Anyways, that's the water. Now for what I've been doing for the sky, make sure we have time for it. Okay, we have fun. I went in, I made up, here, I might help again. I made all of these different types of settings. So, there's night 1, night 2, and night 3. Afternoon, early morning, midday, high rise. So this is when like the sunspot go, and that's what I wanted it to look like just a little sketch out. use the wrong color for it. It's way too bright. Yes, we need blender. I do have my song that plays, and I don't. There we go. So, I'm hoping you saw the update picture for this, because then this will explain a little bit more about the trees. Just tie this down with the headset or something. So I put it up, put the headset and the microphones down a little bit, then put the headphones around my neck and bouncing the microphone. So, hoping it's not lagging this too much. Look at my task manager. Skip the frame or something. Yeah, there's my CPU usage. Yet again, the game is just starting. And I am recording. Yep, there it is. Please tell me you can see the sky. Yep, see the sky around me, my water. Kind of see the sky rise. I think it froze here. Ooh, there, fish. Ooh, the lag. Plus, it's not now as it's supposed to. Yeah, so it does have a rotation kick to it. So all I did is I went in, applied the textures I needed. Come on. Pressing escape, but I don't think it likes me. This keyboard's hooked up. There we go. Stop that. So, yeah. I have some terrain over there. Put some trees up, make it a little bit more spiffy. Start out some grass. If you're curious, I'm actually going to change out the sun maybe into the spotlight and just make it cover so it actually has shadows. Because game-wise, for my personal uses and whatnot. So that's what this looks like, right? Pine trees. This is what the game looks like when it's granite in the ocean, but I believe this is what it can look like with the spotlight. Oh, yeah. Which will look pretty good. So I slapped on the tag, and then close that out. So what we did, and when it's game on it, speak about that in a minute. Let me click on the circle. Okay. So that is, I have these rotated on, or all the objects, so the light, the ball, that stuff, I have parented to the circle. Now the circle, I have it set for delay of this hooked up to the repeat with the and variable. Oh no, not that. Don't worry about this stuff down here. The motion, I have it rotating at 25 degrees. So, or 0.25 degrees. That works out pretty well. Now this is the time property, which doesn't really matter right there. So for every single one of these, except for that one. So these ones that can't render, like those two, those three, I have not done any of this yet. What I did, so I did this one where I have actual stuff on. So, with the delay, the exact same as the rotate, 5-1. Plus you have to click repeat. What I did, so, and modifier, I have it adding the property time, which is at 600. And then I have to add 5, just so it goes a little bit slower. I have to tweak it a little bit more so it syncs up with the rotate, because by the time it's like right here, it's showing that it's night, and then by the time the moon is right, you know, somewhere here, it's showing that it's daytime. So you have to sync that up a little bit better. Maybe change the starting time. Alright. So then I have it, so if the time hits 2400 or 2400, it resets the time to 0000. Then we're going to say that if our time is equal to 0000, it will set the visibility to visible, and then what's it? Let me do this for you. That's what that looks like. I just have or unchecked so I can see what's happening on the inside. So I'll still hold that. So once it hits 300, the ending time, the visibility, let's have it set for occlusion, and then for the final property, I have it set for my starting time, 600, to go invisible. If not, everything, this will be visible. So, that's that. Uncheck that, so you see why I did that. Maybe the pop-up text or the overcam button. So when you're playing now, if you press E, it goes up to top view, and you can see the area around you and the name of the area you're in. So all I have right now is Glahu Forest, but anyways, if we come from here, nope, there we go. If I go to Game Logic, I have so much garbage hooked up to this. But that's for my mouse movement. But I'm trying to work on a double jump. Yeah, so I disabled that because it was not helping out. I don't know, it's probably on my camera. That's very see if I find it real quick. It's titled Map Cam, so I'm gonna try and look for it real quick. And I also am working on a menu. But you're seeing what's inside, so yeah, I don't see it there. Yeah, that's all the water I have. Can you come up here? Yes. Alright. So I have it. If you press E, it can be an OR modifier. And then it's going to set the camera to map cam. Then I have it set for if we press E with the X NOR. Yep, I'm going to set the camera to player cam. That's all that is, pretty simple. And I just typed in the text and then I selected it for a mesh and put a light next to it, arranged it so it looked how it is, and that's that. And if you noticed, it says Glahu City when you're over by it, or this cube over here, the end of the path. If we can click it, I'm going to have it so it changes the scene. It's going to show and remove but it's 20 distance or 20 distance or whatever its measurement is, it's going to show it. But if it's 21 away, it's going to reset it. So collision with the player, and except for this one, it's a NAN, and that's pretty much it. On the other one, I have it like show and whatnot. So yeah, and if you're curious, I set it to a mesh. Like that, Shift A, X. So if you hit tab, change it to or if I press enter it. Right? So that's that. Now it's an object. And if we come up here and this, so we should I don't see it. So hard, I think. Oh no, it was something to do. Actually, you're gonna have to look that up. I don't see it. Huh. Alright, well, yeah, you're gonna have to look that up. That's all I can show you for the meantime. So, here we go. I will do future stuff with you. More tutorials and whatnot. I was just doing this to get it out there. I have school tomorrow and other crazy packed stuff. So when I can do those, I will do those. Okay, just listen to that one. Putting it out with an outro. So yeah, anyways, I'll show you more tutorials. I will be doing progress in the game so you can see it. Like I'm going to be working on Glahu City next, is where I'm titling it. It's going to be a fun little project I have to do. First spot, I see there's another path that trails over to the left. That I have to plant on another area. Just thinking about maybe like Rosman land or something like that. Anyways, let me see if I can find a way how to make the game look textured like that. Like if we look at that, there's a lot of shading and all that. And we come look at this, there's nothing. There's barely any shading to this. So I've been looking into it. I haven't really found anything. I did get rid of invisible tree or transparent trees. So I'm happy about that. So you can't see like the branches or the leaves through buildings and stuff. So perfect. And just a little reminder, if you needed to go to my site, go ahead and type it up for you. I am actually kind of tired. Up at like 6:20, and then yeah, it's now. I'm telling you that this is filming. After this, I'm gonna put out a vlog. One second. Alright, we're good. 36 minutes more than I intended, but oh well. So if we go to site.google.com/site/RPG remade 1. And it should bring up to a page that looks a little something like this when it loads. Any day now. Okay, so it looks like this. Yeah, if you see any bugs or you talk to me, there's my email. Just go ahead and read all this. And then if you want to get the game, click here. Forgot tutorial, but it was still text, so. I think some information might be showing. So, a little bit out of proportion in the corner. Okay. So you click on origins.rar. It is a RAR file. I'm hoping sorry, it's just I don't really want my last name revealed. But you click the actually scale it up to full size again. Anyways, click download, and then download anyway, and you get a file that looks like this. And then once you extract it, looks like this. You go into the files, and you double click that, because I don't think that will load it up. But that's all you have to go. Open that. Left you a set of instructions. So, yeah, that's all I have to say. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. So it'll be a vlog as I'm uploading this current video. So see you guys in the next one. Have a good day. Peace out.